Welcome to Naija Football Addict and welcome to another Manchester United transfer news. I think every Manchester United fan should be kind of happy now. Yeah, because we're having a good, proper good news, factual news. You know me, I don't like talking about news that are not factual until I get it right before I talk about it. And this news is all about Jong, one of the best midfielder in the world. I took my time to watch him, He's one of the most creative midfielder in the world. He's one of those midfielders that Manchester United really need, He's this kind of midfielder that could break a half. He could dribble past 2-3 players. He could make a very, very long pass. He could make a short pass too. He could score. He can score goals. He can make assists. He's a box-to-box midfielder. So I like him very well. And now Manchester United officially have put down a bid for him. You understand? A bid at the rate of 65 million euro. At least Manchester United are on the wheel of signing a good midfielder. I can assure you that in the next few days, I think we should be getting the news. We should be getting a breaking news of him signing for Manchester United. Yeah, that's it. But before I proceed, I want to just talk about this thing that is frustrating me. I don't know if it's frustrating you too, because as a Manchester United fan, I think it should be frustrating us. I don't know what kind of policy it is that Manchester United have that we can't sign. We cannot negotiate for 2 players at a time. We can't do 2 deals at a time. It doesn't make sense. Like, why if you just sign 1 player? Why if you sign 2 players at a time? Why must you sign only 1 player at a time before now moving to another player? Before now moving to another player, it doesn't make sense to me. Seriously, like at this time now, we should be thinking of signing Jong, signing Anthony at the same time. As this deal is going, the other deal is going. You understand? But as it stands now, Manchester United, all the concentration is on Jong. They will finish signing Jong before they move to probably Anthony. I know Eriksen is free, so we could all we just need to do for Eriksen now just give him an offer. Now what you want pay you be this. Are you ready to come to Manchester United? And I think he will come if we give him a proper offer that he can't turn down. So, but what is really frustrating me is the idea that if we want to sign player, we'll give 100% concentration on just 1 player until we don't finish that deal before we now move to another deal. All right, please, if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, on the notification button, subscribe and like. Thank you. Now let's talk about Jong, man. Jong is such a wonderful midfielder, and he has been on Ten Hag radar since Ten Hag signed for Manchester United. Ten Hag really wants him because he have played for Ten Hag. And they've been successful together. So I think what Ten Hag really wants to build now is to build a midfielder that will contain the likes of them, Jong, Van der Beek, Bruno. Do you understand? And probably 1 central defensive midfielder. I think that's what he wants to do. He don't want to play that kind of 2 central defensive midfielder. And our game would just be boring. So I think what he wants to do now is to make sure that he signs the likes of Jong, bring him in, blend him with the likes of them, Denny Van der Beek, probably with Fred and Bruno, because no matter what, man, Bruno is still one of our best midfielder, and Fred to me is still one of our best defensive midfielder, better than Martimoni. So if at the end of the day Manchester United did not sign a defensive midfielder, which I think we should, because it's one of the biggest problem we're having. You can't run away from it, man. Our biggest problem is from the middle of the park, And I know we need a creative midfielder in the person of Jong, but I think the main player that we really need in Manchester United midfield is defensive midfielder. So if Ten Hag cannot make Fred a better defensive midfielder, I think he will need to sign another defensive midfielder that could play well, you understand, and he will settle down at that back. And the likes of them, Harry Maguire, Lindelof, or Varane, will be so confident to give him ball, knowing well that he's not going to lose it. So that's my opinion, that if Ten Hag is not going to make Fred a better defensive midfielder, I think he will need to sign another defensive midfielder. But if he is going to make him a very good defensive midfielder, and McTominay is going to act as a backup sometime, I think we're okay. But I don't know. What do you think? Do you think Manchester United really need a defensive midfielder, or do you think Erik ten Hag can work on Fred and makes him better? Now let's talk about the Jong, man. The Jong will be going for like 65 million euro. So there are some tweets that are coming out that makes me believe that this deal is reality and is going to come to. There's a very, very reliable source from Sky Sport News. His name is Dameshet. He says Manchester United are close to agreeing a deal with Barcelona for Frankie de Jong. Broad agreement on fee, 65 million euro plus add-on. Work to do, but growing confidence deal can be struck. Personal time, it's not a problem. Personal time between Manchester United and De Jong is not a problem. I think the main problem is between Manchester United and Barcelona. And he go ahead and says a positive talk between Manchester United and Barcelona over Frankie de Jong. Club understood to be closer to compromise on the prices. United still prepared to walk away if they don't get a reasonable deal. I love that last part. Manchester United is still ready to walk away if they do not agree on a reasonable deal. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I feel like all clubs now, all they want to do now is to just milk Manchester United just because we're not in the Champions League. They know we're desperate. We want to perform well. We want players. So now all they want to do is to just milk us, put a lot of money on players. I mean, can you imagine Anthony that I'm thinking he should be like 40 million euro now. Ajax are saying something like 80 million. It's rubbish. It doesn't make sense to me. So I love that fact that at the last part it says United still prepared to walk away if they don't get a reasonable deal. I support that. If they want to just milk you out, I don't think we should. Frankie de Jong should not be a player above 65 million euro. Fact. If you look at his statistic last season, he shouldn't. This is a guy that just scored 3 goals last season and gave 4 assists. Crazy. In fact, if you look at all his statistics, in fact, for the last 5 seasons, De Jong have not scored in the Champions League. So I don't think... I love the fact that he's this creative midfielder that could break defense. He could break the midfield, you understand? But his strength is not goals and assists. I think his strength is all about breaking, dribbling, creating chances for strikers, creating chances for other midfielder to make those passes. I think that's his strength. So that's it. A very, very reliable source from Sky Sports News. Then one of the top reporter in the world, one of the most reliable man in the world, and people even said in Nigeria that he's more reliable than even your girlfriend. Yeah, his name is Fabrizio Romano. Romano says Manchester United have a new direct contact today for Frankie de Jong deal after a 65 million deal verbal deal. Barca asked for 85 to 86 million fee. The agreement is finally getting closer as club are in talk about add-on to reach the 85 million full package. Work in progress between clubs. That's it. So I think you could see here now the main fee is 65 million, but when you add the add-ons, it will sum up to like 85 million euro, which is ridiculous. Seriously, man, absolutely ridiculous. What I'm trying to say is that as a coach, as Erik ten Hag presently, we want to get all his signing done before the preseason so that they will travel with him, he will train with them, they will play some matches, they will understand his system, they will understand his tactics. But if a player is coming at the end of the transfer window, it doesn't make sense. And that's why I'm frustrated with the way Manchester United are doing their transfer deal, that they must finish one deal before they move to the other, which is crazy. Why don't you just sign 2 players or 3 players at a time? Take them, move them to the training ground with the coach, let them get acquainted together, let them train together, let them get to know each other very well. Then, and it will make sense. But by this present policy of Manchester United now, I don't think that is going to happen, because if, let's say, De Jong sign at the end of this week, let's say on Sunday, and maybe we're now on Monday, he had just little time to join before he move. He had just little time to join before he moved with Manchester United to the top. Then we'll now start thinking of signing Anthony. Now start thinking of signing Eriksen. Eriksen is free though. So that's it. I think that's all we'll have about the Jong. The deal is very, very close. Personal time, not a problem. We're just waiting for like Barcelona to just agree to that 65 million euro and put the add-on, and we'll see. But I'm absolutely sure now with this news that Manchester United will end up signing De Jong. Let's talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. Because I said it is a transfer. It's a Manchester United transfer news. So let's talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. There was a rumor from last week to this week that Cristiano Ronaldo want to go to Chelsea. I'm like, how Ronaldo want to go Chelsea? It's not possible. Who are Chelsea that Ronaldo will now say he will leave Manchester United and go? This is the fact. Even if Ronaldo won't leave Man U no go leave Ronaldo. Know that. Number one, Man U no dey Champions League. We have no revenue from Champions League. And you want the only asset where they bring revenue for Manchester United, may we leave and may they go. It's not possible now. Ronaldo will remain in Manchester United. Since last season, he made up his mind that he's going to remain in Manchester United. And as soon as Erik ten Hag signed for Manchester United as a coach, Erik ten Hag makes it absolutely clear that he will be part of his plan. So why will he move from Manchester United? Who will be ready to pay him that kind of wages that we're paying him now? That's why we're big boys. That's why we're big boys. We pay a lot of money. Chelsea, can Chelsea pay £450,000? Chelsea should just focus on the likes of them Sterling. You understand? Ronaldo ain't going nowhere. He's remaining with Manchester United. And next season, he's going to bang goals. And I'm absolutely sure he's going to score more goals than Haaland and Nunes. I'm sure Cristiano Ronaldo. That's who he is. Ronaldo will score more goals than Haaland and Nunes. Bet me anywhere. I'm absolutely sure of that. So if you're Manchester United fans, be calm. Nothing is happening. Cristiano Ronaldo is remaining in Manchester United. He's not going anywhere. He will start the season with us. He's resting. He's taking his time, getting all the energy in Portugal. As soon as he comes to Premiership, he's going to bang goals as usual. I think if he could score 18 goals last season without proper midfielders, think about it. If we sign De Jong, we sign Eriksen, and we have Anthony, Ronaldo will just be banging goals anyhow, and he will win the Ballon d'Or. I'm absolutely sure of that. So I think that's it. Please, if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on the notification button. Thank you so much.